Fire in the hole, let's cook a steak. You don't hear me say that very often. Stay tuned. So what I got here is some beautiful ribeye steaks that I got over at Costco. Looking good, boy. Got some good marbling on them. You know, some people say you shouldn't put anything on steak but salt and pepper. And to some extent, I agree with that. But every once in a while, maybe you want to impress your boss or you just want to make something special. You want to add another layer of flavor to your meat. You want to marinate them. So what I got is some brown sugar. I'm going to put some brown sugar in there, break that up. It's going to be hard to break up. I'll tell you what. That's okay. We've got some brown sugar, a couple of tablespoons of Lee and Perrins Worcestershire sauce, some Worcestershire sauce, and I got this recipe from my buddy Marcus, who thought he could throw me off the track by downloading it backwards. But I saw through his plan. I figured it out. I figured his recipe out from this. Anyway, we got to break that up, mix that up in there. And we got some soy sauce, about a cup of soy sauce for that marinade for our steaks. And there's a cup of soy sauce right there. Okay. And we got a lime. I got a lime. I'm going to cut this lime up and put the juice of this lime in there. Juice of a lime. You could use a lemon. Lemon or a lime, doesn't matter. Not that important. Just squeeze that juice out in there. The juice of a lime. You gotta love it, right? Lime juice. Okay. Now get that lime juice going in there. Alright. Only thing left, or a couple things left after the lime juice, once you get that squeezed out, is some honey. Tablespoon of honey in there. Honey takes forever to get in there. Okay, there's a tablespoon. Let's make it 2 tablespoons of honey. Some sweet stuff right there. We're gonna whip that up. Get that sugar, that brown sugar dissolved in there. Excuse me. I'm just getting over a cold. Okay, here's the kicker for this recipe. We got some Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey. And we're going to put a cup of that in there. And that's the Jack of the Jack and Coke. A cup of Tennessee honey. Nothing better, baby. Look at that. Woohoo! And, you know, what's Jack and Coke without Coke? So we got some Coca-Cola. And I'm going to put I'm going to put the whole can of Coca-Cola in there. Maybe not. Maybe about half a can of Coca-Cola in there. And mix that up. Make sure our brown sugar is dissolved. And then we're going to get our steaks and submerge them in there. And you got to go at least 4 hours with these steaks. Get that steak in there. Get the next one. Got some beautiful ribeyes right here, boy, let me tell you. The next one in there. Get him submerged in there. About 4 hours. You know, as long as you can. You could go overnight if you wanted to. Get that Jack and Coke in there, boy. That's going to be some good eating, let me tell you. Gonna get that on the pit, cook those up. Get that last one in there, get him submerged in there. And that's our marinated steak. That's our Jack and Coke steak. So let me get that in the fridge and then we'll come back and put them on the grill and I'll show you what that looks like, so stay tuned. Alright, my steak's been marinating for about 4 hours. Time to get them on the grill on indirect heat. Oh man, these are some nice steaks. They're big, thick, juicy. Look at that. They didn't need no marination, I can tell you that. But we wanted to do something special with these, so we marinated them. Now let's get them off of there. Let that marinade drip off of there. Can you see that? Oh man, are those some beautiful steaks. And here comes, oh yeah, look at that one. think I'm going to make this one's going to be mine. And I'm going to put my probe in there because I want to stop it at 120 degrees and get them off there and sear them up. So what we're doing is a reverse sear on these steaks. You can see that, right? Okay. And we're going to do a reverse sear on these steaks, and while we're waiting for them to come up to temp, we're going to drink a beer, so stay tuned. Alright, while we're waiting for our steaks to come up to temp, there's the Frosty Root Boy mug, and here's today's beer. This is Heretic Evil Twin. Sounds good, doesn't it? Evil Twin. My evil twin is Dan Robertson. Anyway, I don't know, maybe I'm his evil twin, I don't know. Anyway, this is a red India Pale Ale, 6.8% alcohol by volume. Looking for something other than your typical IPA, this blood red ale has a rich malt character. Let's find out. There's only one way to find out. I don't buy them in cans very often, but this one intrigued me. So let's pour it out. And blood red is what they called it. Well, I wouldn't say blood red, but it is definitely a dark brown ale. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful ale. Oh man, that smells good. Heretic Evil Twin. What do you think about that? Let's take a sniff of that. Heretic Evil Twin. Yes, it smells very hoppy. Very hoppy indeed. Let's quaff the froth off it, Roll. I can hardly wait. Very good. Heretic Evil Twin. You're gonna remember that one. It's a red IPA. It's very brown looking IPA, kind of reddish brown. Got a brown head. It's delicious. It's excellent. Okay, let's check on our steak. Stay tuned. Alright, my steak has got up to its internal temperature of 120. I'm going to pull the probe out of it if I can. Alright, got the probe out. Now I'm going to throw them on the hot coals, sear them up. That's only going to take about, shut up thermometer. It's only going to take about 2 minutes on each side. Can you see that? You can see what I'm doing right there. I'm searing that steak up, getting some grill marks on them. I'm going to flip them over. Ah, look at those grill marks, baby. That's what you call a steak. Can you see that? Wait till I get it on the plate, you'll be able to see it better. Yeah, let me get him seared up and get him on the plate, and you'll see what I'm talking about, so stay tuned. My beautiful marinated ribeye is on the plate, resting a little bit. Nice and juicy. I'm going to cut right into the middle of that puppy. See how it looks. Beautiful, medium rare. How's that look? Damn good, baby. Let me tell you what. Let me get a slice of that and put it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth. Look at that. How's that look? How's that look to you? I can't wait to taste it. Mmm. Oh man. You gotta try this Jack and Coke marinade. It's awesome. You gotta give it a try. Hey, you know what you do with that marinade when you're done with marinating the steaks? You put it in a bottle and ship it to Paw Paw. He drinks that stuff like a cocktail. So anyway, that's my video, babies. That's my marinated steak, and man, did it turn out good. Can you see that? I want you to be able to see that. Look how beautiful that steak is. Oh my goodness. It's perfect. Perfectly cooked. Anyway, that's my video. I want you to go, you know what I always say is, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go over and check out my buddy Marcus. This is his recipe, 0815 barbecue. He's in Germany, but he makes videos in English. You'll love his stuff. You'll love his cooking. So go check out Marcus. And like I always say, babies, come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. Bye.